We'll get you up in a minute. Go, go, go. Good. Erev Tov, good evening. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
I don't know if you can remember before the last 2 years, but the last time we all got to be together was for this. And here we are doing it again. And we actually get to see each other's faces, sometimes, sort of. There might be some masks involved. It is Purim. We're going to begin, we're going to do a quick service, and then we're going to transition to the spiel. More on that in a moment as the cantor leads us in a song.
My mic on. Misha, 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 Nichnas Adar. Misha, 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 Nichnas Adar. You don't know what the words are? Misha,
Misha,
Nichnas,
Adar. Adar.
There's more words, but I'll teach them to you when we get there. So, Misha, 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 Nichnas Adar. Misha, 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 Nichnas Adar. Second melody. Misha, Nichnas Adar. Marbin.
Marbim.
Be.
Simcha.
Marbin be Simcha.
Misha Nichnas
Adar. Marbin be Simcha. That's the whole thing.
Misha, 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 Nichnas Adar. Misha, 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 Nichnas Adar. Misha, Nichnas Adar, Marbin be Simcha. Misha, Nichnas Adar, Marbin be Simcha. Misha, 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 Nichnas Adar. Misha, 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 Nichnas Adar. Welcome again for those who are here for the first time or are live streaming with us for the first time. It always looks like this. This is totally normal. No, it's Purim. We're celebrating Purim tonight. So we're going to turn, as I said before, we're going to do a brief Shabbat service to honor Shabbat. And then we're going to turn things over to the spiel. So we're going to turn to our candles. You can't see them. They're over there. Don't worry about it. We're going to turn to our candles and we're going to join in our candle blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat.
We're going to turn in our prayer books to page 294. We're doing things slightly out of order. It is Purim after all. We recognize that there are some people who are here tonight who were not expecting Purim, or some who are live streaming tonight who were coming to say Kaddish for a loved one. and didn't exactly expect to see the rabbi and the cantor dressed like this. So we're going to do Kaddish for those who need it, for those for whom it is essential first, so that people for whom they're not in the mood for a spiel, this isn't what they signed up for, can slip out, knowing that they were able to honor their loved one's memory. And for those who want to stick around, we can of course stick around. So I'm going to ask, as we turn to page 294, as we remember our loved ones who have gone before us, if you are in the first 30 days of your mourning, wherever you are, I invite you to rise at this time. And I know there are some on the live stream in that category as well. And if there are those in this space or online who are remembering someone, who have lost someone in the last year, I invite you to rise. And if you have a yahrzeit, the anniversary of a loved one's passing, I invite you to rise at this time. And if it is your custom to rise, I invite you to do so, and we'll join together in Mourner's Kaddish. Again, page 294. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah, bi'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, Ba'agala v'yisman kariv v'imru amen. Yehe shemei rabbah mevarach le'olam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudusha b'riachu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehe shalama rabba min shamaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. We remember Iris Jacobs, Arthur Nemerov, Muriel Mann, Deborah Tolan, Janice Antonoff, Estella Hillerson Frankel, David J. Freshman, Jane Glassman, Celia Grant, Isidore Kyle, Henry Martin, Rose Barsky-Ozier, Ruth Rosenthal, Rosalia Hillerson Shore, and Harry Wolf. And I would ask if you have a name to add, feel free to do so online in the comments below in the sanctuary as we scan around the room. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be a blessing as we say amen. And of course, as one congregation, we extend our profound condolences to Mark Stein and Shelley Stein on the passing of Mark's sister, Deborah, to Sandy and Ed McBride and Lisa and Sydney Liebsman on the passing of Sydney and Lisa's father, Arthur. And Alan, I don't know if you and your family are live streaming right now, but condolences to you on the passing of our longtime member, Muriel Mann. Hamakom Yenechem Edchem, may the one who is a source of peace grant you peace and comfort in the days ahead. And we can go ahead and be seated. Are we comfortable? We're seated? We're good? Good. We're going to turn to page 28 and we're going to rise for the Baruch Hu. Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Ya la la la, ya la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la. Baruchu et Adonai, Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai, Hamevorach, Le'olam Vayeh. ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. We'll remain standing as we turn to page 34 and 35 and 36 as we join together in the Shema and the Ve'ahavta. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. Baruch Shem Kevod Malachuto, Leolam, Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malachuto, Leolam, Leolam Va'ed. Ya la la, ya la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. You shall love with all of your heart, your soul, and with all of your might. You shall teach their children to hope, to love, and to know what is right. Ya la la, ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Ya la la, ya la 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 la. We can be seated and we'll continue with the singing of Mi Chamocha on page 40. Kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osei feleh. Tehilot osei feleh Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Malchutecha ra'u v'anecha uke'ayad livnei Moshe u'Miriam ze'elianu v'yamru ze'elianu
Shemai kifar Adonai et Yaakov ugelo miat chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael.
Amen. Page 44. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam.
Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam.
Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam.
Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et ha'aretz.
Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam.
Uvayom hashvi shavat v'navash, shavat v'navash, shavat v'navash.
Shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. We turn to page 46, and body and spirit we rise for the Amidah.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi akidei latecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, U'mevi Geula Livnei B'neihem, Leman Shemo B'Yahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, mechayei ha'kol atah Rav le'hoshia, mashiv haruach u'morid ha'gashem, mechalkel chayim bechesed, mechayei ha'kol berachamim rabim. Somech noflim verofei cholim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato, lishenei afar, michamocha bal gevurot,
umido melech, melech memit umechayeh, umatzmiach Yeshua, v'ne'eman ata l'chayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh hakol. Ata kadosh u'shimcha kadosh, u'kadoshim b'chol yom yalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. We may be seated, unless your name is David Margulies, who's going to come on up as our board member, representing our board. Normally, at this point, we'd be reading the traditional words from the Union Prayer Book introducing Kiddush, but there is a special Al Hanisim for Purim to celebrate the miracle of Purim. Miracle? Yeah, miracle. So we're going to ask David to read that, and then we're going to go into Kiddush.
In the days of Mordecai and Esther, in Shushan, the capital, when Haman, the wicked, rose up. Just waiting for you guys.
Guys, come on, that's your cue. You got to do the thing. Yeah.
Just warming them up. When the wicked rose up against them and sought to destroy, to slay, to exterminate all the Jews, young and old, infants and women, on the same day, on the 13th of the 12th month, which is the month of Adar, and to plunder their possessions. But you, in your abundant mercy, nullified his counsel and frustrated his intention, and caused his design to return upon his own head.
There.
Short Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. L'chaim.
L'chaim. Mishkoyach. Azoi. With that, we turn to page 253. We think in our hearts of those who we know are in need of healing, a healing of body, a healing of spirit, and we join together in singing Mishaberach. Rise, body and spirit, for Aleinu L'Shabeach, page 282.
Aleinu L'Shabeach L'Adon HaKol, L'Atet Gedula L'Yotzer Breshit, Shelo Asanu K'goyei Haratzot, Ve'lo Samanu K'mishpechot Ha'adama, Shelo Sam Chelkeinu Kahem, Ve'gor Aleinu Kechol Hamonam, V'anachnu Koreim,
ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו We can be seated. We can put the prayer books away. We're going to close with a song you don't need the book for. I hope.
Wicked man? Oh, once there was a wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name. So he would have murdered all the Jews, though they were not to blame, sir.
Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Hamintashen.
Oh, once there was a wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name. So he would have murdered all the Jews, though they were not to blame, sir.
Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be, and Nasham Hamintashen. We're going to segue now to the cantor, who's going to do a little Megillah reading before we get to the spiel, and then we're going to get to the spiel. I'm just going to tidy up.
Shabbat Shalom and Chag
Shabbat
Sameach.
Shalom.
It would not be Purim if we did not have a little brief reading of the Megillah. And for those who don't know what I mean I'm actually going to chant from the Megillah. It's one of my favorite tropes to do. It's silly and it's fun. And Haman is mentioned at least. All right. I underlined them this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 times in this portion. So I want you to listen. Okay? Also, there was something else I was going to say. But in true Purim form, it's gone out of my head. Oh, I will say this to start off the spiel. There is a mistake. If you have the scripts, there is an obvious mistake in half of them that I caught halfway through printing. And then, printed the correct one. So, if by the end of tonight you find the mistake, it's going to be super, super obvious, and it's going to be on the part that I typed, which would be the cast list. If you find it, let me know. You don't get a prize or anything. But
You shouldn't talk about me like that when I'm in the room, cantor.
Oh, Rabbi. All right, first a little blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mikra megillah. Shechianu baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. We are reading from Esther, chapter 8, verses 1 through 7. Bayom hahu natan hamelech Achashverosh l'Esther hamalka et Beit Haman zorer haYehudim u'Mordechai bach lifnei hamelech ki hagida Esther mahu lach vayaser hamelech et habato asher he'evir mehaman vayitna leMordechai vatasem Esther Mordechai el Beit Haman vatosef Esther v'tidaber lifnei hamelech v'tipol lifnei raglav v'teich v'titein lo mapach lehavir et ra'a Haman hagani ve'et מחשבתה, אשר חשב על היהודים. ויושט המלך לאסתר את סרבית הזהב. ותקום אסתר, ותעמוד לפני המלך, ותאמר, אם המלך טוב, ואם מצאתי הן לפניו, וכאשר הדבר לפני המלך, וטובה אני בעיניו, ייכתב להשיב את הספרים. מחשבת המן בן המלכה הגאני, אשר כתב לאבד את היהודים אשר בכל מדינות המלך, כי אכלה אוכל וראית וראה אשר ימצא את עמי, ואיככה אוכל וראיתי בעבדן מלודדתי. While I cue our cast to get in place and I talk at you for a minute so they can get in place, who noticed if there was a melodic change in that last verse? Did anyone notice if it sounded any different? There's a lot happening. That line is chanted in Eicha trope, which is the trope we chant on Tisha B'Av, because it's Esther crying, what am I supposed to do? I can't stand by and watch my people get killed. So it is the same melody we chant when we talk about the destruction of the temple. Just one of those little tidbits of fun melodic fact as we get one more thing moved onto the stage. So our spiel this year is based on a movie that was apparently made 80 years ago, so says our opening number. Hard to believe. The Megillah of Oz. So with that, I welcome you all to the Megillah of Oz. Let me say that again. Welcome to the Megillah of Oz. Theoretically. We were almost there. It's all good.
It's time for a new Purim spiel. It's time for a new Purim spiel. We need a theme with broad appeal, so we got a new Purim spiel. Spin all your crackers and bake on the tashin and put on your costumes right now. It's finally time for Purim. It's time for a new Purim spiel. We baked our tashin and it's time for the big reveal. If winter is starting to fade, we know it's just about time to put on a show. A show, a show, a show, a show, a show. With music that everyone already knows. It's finally time for Purim. hold on. Who could possibly know that many jokes?
What are you talking about? How long have we been celebrating? A day? Maybe 2 days?
Well, a little bit more than that, actually.
Fine. A week then?
Closer to 6 months.
6 months? How come nobody told me? That's got to be a world record. How are we going to recognize such an achievement?
A trophy?
More partying!
No!
What did you just say?
I said, no way! What a great idea!
What we really need is some entertainment. Who's around that can make up for your complete and utter deficit in the human department?
Your Majesty, I'm not sure.
You know, who would be perfect for this job? Boston! Boston!
Yeah, I'm coming. What is it?
My dear queen, we urgently need your help. This party sucks. We need someone hilarious to tell some great jokes. And you, my love, are the funniest person I know.
What are you talking about? I don't know any jokes.
What do you mean? You were telling me a whole bunch the other day.
What?
You had a whole bit of them. There was like, yeah, women can do anything men can do. Oh, and then they had the one where you went, I deserve an equal voice in running the kingdom.
Those weren't jokes. I meant every word I said.
What? Ew, really?
Yes, really.
Oh, you can't have that. You let women have a say. Who knows what could go right? I mean wrong. You are officially banished before any other woman hears any one of your crazy ideas. Gods!
Banished me if that's what makes you happy, but I'll get you my pretty and your little dog too.
What?
I meant you haven't seen the last of me. Excellent room, Your Highness.
Yeah, but now we need a new queen. If I only had a wife, I mean, a better wife than the last one, whatever her name was. I would while away the hours, enjoying all my powers, feeling happy with my life. 'Cause it's great being ruler, but I know I could be cooler if I only had a wife. We would be a happy pairing with everybody staring, looking sharp in the life. And if the peasants all get restless, then my guards would beat them senseless if I only had a wife. Oh, she would surely be my sweetheart close at hand, obeying every order I command. I always get what I demand. She would almost be my equal. Well, maybe for the sequel, I'll let her rule some things. Doesn't matter if it's crazy, just as long as she obeys me. If I only had a wife. Well, what are you waiting for? Go get me a wife!
We found one. She was wandering around the castle with a tour group.
Come forward, my dear. Where are you from, dear?
Kansas?
You aren't in Kansas anymore, Toto. Are you married?
Am I what?
Okay, that's a good sign. What do you know about feminism? Women's liberation, DEI initiatives, that sort of thing.
I don't think any of that has been invented yet.
Perfect, you're hired.
Hired for what?
Queen!
Don't you mean married, not hired?
Sure, whatever. just offer me a book? Oh, God, take him away. Throw him in a dungeon. You know what I need now? A new prime minister. Which one of you wants to be my prime minister?
I do.
One of you say something.
I'm back here.
There is a person talking somewhere. I'm right. I'm not hallucinating again.
I'll do, you know.
You don't look brave enough to shine my shoe. You're going to be the prime minister? The evilest of all evil creatures to serve me? Do you have a single evil idea you can share?
Well,
Do you?
Monkeys! Evil flying monkeys with wings! Obedient evil monkeys with wings flying all over the kingdom, serving your highness's every evil wish and command.
Flying monkeys? That's brilliant! How come none of you thought of that? Evil flying monkeys. The rest of you are all fired.
No.
Just kidding. You're all going to the dungeon. God! Thinking feels so good. Get lost.
You need to bow.
What? Why?
Gotta bow for that dude.
Who is he? President of the Lollipop Series?
I wish. Maybe I might have better dental insurance. No, he's prime minister. Gotta bow before the prime minister.
No way, I'm a Jew and we don't do that.
You better bow or there will be consequences.
Why doesn't he come over here and fed me himself?
What kind of henchman would I be if I made him do his own henching?
I don't think that's a verb. Hey! I am bound to this knucklehead. Can't make me, neither can you. Huh? I can't hear you. Seriously, you can't talk loud. What kind of prime minister are you if you can't speak in declarative sentences? Brother, look at that. Yeesh.
You better bow before me because I'm the prime minister and everyone has to respect me or I'll make you wish you had bowed down to me, Mr. Whatever your name is. And I'll have my revenge on you and your whole family and everyone who knows you.
Sure.
Good one, boss.
Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Pardon, Your Majesty. Your Highness, I'd like your permission for something, okay? I was embarrassed today, and I'm the Prime Minister. He should bow, and I deserve my revenge.
What the heck, Haman? What are you even talking about? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Never mind. I don't care. Do whatever. Here. Take my royal ring. And make any decrees you want. I need a massage.
Being king feels so good. I'll get you, Mordecai, the Jew, and then the world. This is terrible.
I know.
I mean, really terrible.
I know.
How are we going to survive Haman's defeat? He hasn't just ordered all of the Jews killed. He's ordered all of our neighbors to do it for him. Who does that?
Waketh out on my head, I could lie down for 6 hours. That's how I feel just living in the soft land of ours. Waketh out, comes to Spain, Haman just the worst. That never been to her. Well, we need a plan to save the Jews today. And I think you know what I'm about to say. It's your day, so hurry up and figure out a plan to stop that guy. 'Cause if you don't, I have a hunch that we're about to die.
Yeesh, that's grim.
Have you read this book?
And anyway, how come I have to be the one to solve this crisis?
You're pretty. Who else is going to say this?
I don't know anything about anything in here. Is the Prime Minister.
Well, don't give him too much credit. He's a few hours living short of the pyramid, if you know what I mean.
I am so not tracking that metaphor.
Doesn't matter. The point is, there is going to be a hero falling out of the sky to save us all.
That would be so on theme. Fine, I'll figure something out.
Tessa. What a fine feast you prepared, my queen.
Thank you very much.
Everything here is delicious.
Thank you very much.
Wah, wah.
What?
Wah, wah.
I can't. What did you say?
Wah, wah.
Never mind. Just thank you for the kind words, whatever they were.
Oy, I'm exhausted. So much food, so much wine. And I haven't said anything rude, self-centered, or mean in like 10 minutes. I'm amazing. My queen, you deserve a reward for what you've done tonight. Anything I own. You want my army of flying monkeys? They're weird looking, but they come in very handy when you want to order takeout.
There is only one reward I could ever ask for.
Is it the monkeys? Be honest, I'm really tired of the monkeys. They make such a mess.
No, my king. Save my life.
Your life? Who threatened your life?
Haman!
What?
Haman? Has threatened all of the Jews with utter destruction.
And?
And I am Jewish.
Really?
Yes, really.
I know that. I feel like I should have known that.
You did not know that.
Haman? You know what? Never mind. We've really beaten that gag to death. You're done. Cut off. Fire. Finito. Finish. Start!
Thank you, my king.
Sure. Whatever. Now I need a new prime minister again. Do you know anyone?
Actually, Actually, my cousin Mordecai would be great at the job.
Did somebody say my name?
Want to be the new prime minister?
Sure, we'd stay outside the palace gates all day. That joy garden, downright obsessed with not ringing the doorbell. Like, how else am I going to get into the bathroom?
Let's make today a holiday. And we should make it so you're supposed to drink a lot of wine on this holiday.
Why?
I like wine.
Right, Vault.
Well, I guess that wraps up the story.
I guess so.
I guess so.
I guess so. Who are you? Your predecessor. I see why you left. I didn't have much to say in the matter. Now what did I miss?
Miss, you missed the whole spiel.
It's not my fault. I got the end of chapter 1.
You want a full recap of the entire spiel? We just spent 20 minutes before.
Yep.
Okay.
It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. Queen Vashti wouldn't dance. The king got mad. He threw her out and got himself a new romance.
In short, that's the I answered his decree. Now I'm a perfect royal, and that you clearly see.
Oh, what happened then was grim. When Haman went outside, the people stood aside to let him and his henchmen through, except old Mordecai just refused to bow because Jews aren't allowed to bow to men.
So Haman had a thought. He punished all the Jews. He made an awful evil plot. But he didn't know Queen Esther was a Jew. What could she do?
What could Queen Esther do? So Esther likes the king and Haman leading up the feast. She forced Haman to admit the prophet 100 years in jail at least. The king honored Mordecai and made him head of the parade, decreed a holiday, and here we are. And now Purim's finally done. Haman lost and Esther won. For the nephew had a lot of fun. We know that it's getting late, still got time to pick a plate. Grab 2 or 3 or 5 or 8. We've got flavors that you know you'll need, like prune or poppy seed, or raspberry and sweet, or apricot, 'cause Purim is finally done. Haman lost and Esther won. You can go, 'cause now our spiel is done. Wait, why are you still here? The spiel is done, it's getting weird. We'll see you in another year. We won't sing another song. Grab your stuff and move along. Feels like the show is running long. It's time for the lot of news to go. We need to end the show. We can't leave if you're here. No, please don't cheer, 'cause Purim is finally done. Haman lost and Esther won. You can go, 'cause now our spiel is done. Face the facts, our Purim spiel is done. Go on home, our Purim spiel is done.
Applause for our cast. Applause for our cantor. Applause for our music director for all of his wonderful playing. And for everybody who built the sets. Who are the people who built the sets and made the costumes? And we get to actually have like a real oneg with like real hamantashen and stuff like that. It's really great. But before that, we have to make hamotzi, and there's a challah over here somewhere.
Come and find me the oneg if you found a mistake.
Oh, if you found a mistake.
Oh, and let me unmute myself. Hang on.
And I think cast stay up for a photo.
Oh, yeah, we should take a photo.
Cast stay up for a photo after hamotzi.
Hamotzi lechem in haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our prayer is joyfully said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamotzi lechem in haaretz. B'te'avon.
Shabbat shalom, Chag Sameach.
Can we have a volunteer to take a photo?
Randy, take a picture.
I need a photo. I have a phone if someone can take it for me.
Ministers or...
Oh,
All right, ready? Rachel, we're taking a photo.
Please dress.
Oh. My bad, sorry.